The kingdom of heaven, a whispered promise, a hidden power. It begins small, almost unseen. Like yeast folded into dough, it works silently, mysteriously. What seems insignificant becomes the source of remarkable change. This is the heart of the parable of the yeast. Jesus, the storyteller, uses a simple, everyday image to convey a profound truth. The kingdom of God, he tells us, operates not with fanfare, but with the quiet persistence of leaven. It is a force that transforms from within, slowly but surely. Imagine a woman baking bread. Her movements are age-old, practiced. Each motion, a testament to generations of knowledge passed down through time. The way she kneads the dough with a rhythm that speaks of countless loaves made before is almost meditative. Her hands, though weathered, move with a grace that only comes from years of experience. She takes a lump of dough, adds a pinch of yeast, an ordinary act, yet it holds the secret of transformation. The yeast, a seemingly insignificant ingredient, is the catalyst for change. Without it, the dough would remain flat, lifeless. But with it, the dough begins to rise, to grow, to become something more than it was. The yeast, invisible to the eye, begins its work. It ferments, multiplies, breathes life into the inert dough. This process, though unseen, is vital. It's a reminder that not all change is visible at first. Sometimes the most important transformations happen beneath the surface, quietly, steadily. This, Jesus says, is how the kingdom of heaven works. It starts small, almost imperceptibly. Like a tiny seed planted in the ground, it begins its journey hidden from view. But with time, care, and the right conditions, it grows. It pushes through the soil, reaching for the light, becoming something beautiful and strong. A seed of faith, a moment of grace, a desire for something more. These are the beginnings of the kingdom. They may seem insignificant, but they hold within them the potential for greatness. A single moment of grace can change a life. A small act of faith can move mountains. It is in these small, often overlooked moments that the true power of the kingdom is revealed. These are the tiny beginnings, easily overlooked. But within them lies the potential for extraordinary growth. Just as the yeast transforms the dough and the seed grows into a mighty tree, so too can the small acts of faith and grace transform our lives. They remind us that greatness often starts in the most humble of places, and that with faith, patience, and perseverance, we too can grow into something extraordinary. The process is slow, unseen. The yeast works patiently, silently. It breaks down old structures, creates space for something new. The dough rises, transformed. What was once dense and heavy becomes light and airy. So it is with the kingdom of heaven within us. It challenges our assumptions, breaks down our defenses. It pushes us to grow, to change, to become something more than we were before. This inner transformation may not be visible to the world, but its effects are undeniable. Consider the yeast, a microscopic organism, yet it holds the power to transform. Within its tiny structure lies a universe of activity, a testament to the complexity of creation. It reminds us that greatness can be found in the smallest of things. We too are filled with unseen wonders. We carry within us the spark of the divine, the potential for greatness. Like the yeast, we are capable of far more than we often realize. The kingdom of heaven resides in this hidden space, waiting to be awakened. The woman bakes bread, not for herself alone, but for her family, her community. The bread, infused with the life of the yeast, becomes nourishment, sustenance. It is shared, bringing people together. The transformation we experience within ourselves does not end with us. It ripples outward, touching the lives of those around us. Our growth inspires others. Our kindness creates a ripple effect. We become, in a sense, bread for the world. The parable of the yeast is an invitation to embrace the transformative power of the kingdom of heaven. It is a call to patience, to trust in the unseen workings of grace, It reminds us that even small beginnings can lead to extraordinary change. Let us be like the yeast, working quietly, persistently. Let us allow ourselves to be transformed from within, that we may rise to our full potential. Let us share the bread of our lives, that others may be nourished and transformed as well.